2013, I was able and honored to assist a family who was in need of first-time assistance. They came to me after sort of being dealt a hand of cards that they didn't choose and was really not their fault. The father, after being fully employed for years in the fishing industry, had been laid off just due to the slow year that they had had, and then suffered a horrible injury, which basically gave a whole bunch of medical bills to the family that they could not afford on top of their daily expenses. The family ended up having to choose between putting food on the table or paying their rent or going to these therapies and feeding their child. The family came to us for assistance, and once we got them placed into housing, utilized the Food Bank of Alaska pantries around the state in order to get their food aspect taken care of. Last year at our 2014 gift program, I had someone come up behind me and hug me and just start crying and telling me, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I finally turned around and realized it was the mom of this family, and she was telling me how they were volunteering and using their vacation hours from work to be there to come in and thank us and give back to the community, because the year prior they had their normalcy of having Christmas dinner and presents under the tree because they got to come and go through the line because of Food Bank of Alaska, and they wanted to give back to the community, because if it wasn't for the pantries and if it wasn't for Food Bank of Alaska, they would not have been able to remove the need to put food on the table and focus on paying their other bills. And so it really impacted their ability to become self-sufficient. One of the pleasures of working at Food Bank of Alaska is we get to not only help our pantry agencies who are each their own puzzle piece in solving hunger and solving homelessness, but we also get to help around the state of Alaska. So we get to help tribal communities and native villages and ensure that we have children and elderly and families in those populations that we are serving, because they are underserved. And it's a wonderful feeling to know when you go home at night that you made somebody's day a little bit better and someone's going to bed with a full tummy.